Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Seduction Marketing. One of the most common questions that I get or challenges that I get in my inbox is, Sariah, I'm an introvert. How can I get clients? So if you're a shy introvert or if prospecting scares the hell out of you, in this video, I'll be sharing with you tips and tricks on how you can still attract clients even if you're an introvert. If you like more videos like this, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell and give this video a like so you'll get notified whenever I upload new videos every week. I'm Sariah and I help online freelancers get their ideal clients at their ideal rates through my seduction marketing techniques. So again, in this video, we'll be discussing how you can still attract clients even if you are an introvert. So what is an introvert? An introvert is basically a shy person, someone who gets anxiety or probably gets nervous with the prospect or whenever they're thinking of just talking to someone that they don't know. So usually introverts, they like their time alone and usually they need more time alone to recharge. I used to be an introvert. I used to be shy, lacking self-confidence, not really wanting to talk to a lot of people. And talking to a lot of people actually tired me before. I used to think, how can I actually do well in sales and marketing if I don't really like talking to people? Like, I don't like doing small talk. I can talk about topics that I like talking about to a group, but when it's time to actually talk to someone, approach someone, and probably offer something, a service or something like that, I would freeze and I would literally dread doing it. So that's probably how most of you feel if you are an introvert. These are things that I actually did in my freelancing career. So number one is focus on actually just being curious about people's problems and how you can solve them. If you have that mindset of doing something out of curiosity, it takes away that pressure from you that you have to impress someone or you have to close a sale. So it's basically just looking for opportunities or looking for people who you can help. If you want to be just curious about it, here's how it sounds like. All right, so I'm offering social media management for, let's say, fitness instructors. Now, I wonder if the gym here near our neighborhood already has a social media profile. So let me go and check. So out of curiosity, you go and check. Now you see that their social media doesn't have that much engagement, doesn't post consistently, doesn't have too many likes or followers. So now you're curious as to why and how you can help them. So you probably send a message to the page and probably tell them that, hey, I used to go to this gym and are you offering online services? And I actually saw your social media page. And if so, are you aware that you can actually boost your engagements in order for your online services to be marketed better and for you to get more enrollments or leads or whatever? It all starts with that mindset of being curious. What are their problems and how can I help them? That will eliminate the feeling of anxiety and the feeling of that pressure that you have to go up to someone and close the sale, right? Because not everyone has the confidence to close a sale or, to ask for a sale. But everyone can always ask how they can help. Anyone can help anyone. So even introverts, we have that innate capability in us to help. That's number one. Number two tip is focus on your own network first. So start with your own network. What do I mean? So for example, you probably have a brother or a sister who knows someone, or your parents probably work for a company that needs accounting services if you're an accountant, right? Or anyone in your close network. You can ask around if they can refer someone to you that you know has this problem. It's very important that you are aware of who your target market is, what their problems are, what problem you can solve, and what you're offering. It can sound like if I'm a virtual bookkeeper. I'll give you an example from one of the students of my seduction marketing course. After she enrolled in my course and she learned about being visible and being curious, she immediately took action and actually called her sister. And she knew that her sister was running a business, and she basically just asked her sister if they need help with anything when it comes to accounting and what their problems are when it comes to accounting. Her sister had to leave because she was tending the baby. So the sister passed the phone on to her husband, and her husband then gave her more information about the company, their problems, and what kind of help that they needed. And it just so happened that what she was offering was the kind of help that they needed. So to cut the long story short, they actually ended up hiring her. And it's all because she focused on her immediate network. Sometimes we get so anxious, we get so nervous that we think, oh, I've used up all my connections on LinkedIn. Oh, I'm not really that good in cold emailing, or oh, I'm not really that good in connecting through personal messages on Facebook with people I don't know. But we don't realize there are a lot of people in our network who need our help. Now, you could also go to Facebook groups where you hang out and post stuff there like, anyone here needs help with their books or their accounting, blah, blah, blah. I'm offering this service for free for the first to comment or whatever. So you can think of ways to get, attention like that. You can also write down your hobbies, interests. For example, do you do yoga? And then when you interact with these people, again, have that mindset of being curious and just get to know them. Get to know if they have a business where they're working or what their husband does. And eventually, things will unfold for you. Like, opportunities will just come if you're very aware and curious and just looking out for that opportunity to help people. So if you just develop that mindset of keeping asking questions, like what are your challenges when it comes to this or that, and then looking out for that opportunity where they'll say, this is my challenge, this is my problem, and then you'll say, oh, just so happened that this is what I do for a living. Right? So start with your own close network, okay, and ask for referrals. Or for example, you're working with someone, you have an accountant, you can probably ask your accountant, do you have any other clients that you know that might need, for example, your offer is website design or you do sales funnels. But you can ask your accountant or your lawyer or anyone you're working with, right? Any professional you're working with, do you know anyone who needs websites, this and that? So you can start with that. Being an introvert, being introduced by someone to someone actually decreases or lessens that feeling of anxiety or nervousness, right? Because you're being referred to or introduced by a common friend or a mutual friend. And number 3 tip is learn to be more appreciative. So learn to compliment people. So I have another student who was able to get a client just by being appreciative. Like, for example, she mentioned that she was reading this book and then she actually opted into the email list of the author, and then she noticed that the email sequence was not really written that well. So she knew that she could actually do a better job to make the email sequence a lot more optimized in order for it to be open, in order for people to actually read it and just be nurtured by that email sequence. So what she did was she emailed the author, and first she showed her appreciation. Like, she told him she was a big fan of his work and its effect on her and her relationships was amazing. And she wanted him to actually be more known to more people so he could help more people. And then she transitioned to the email. So she said she opted into the email list and noticed that, there could be some improvements done. And what does he think about this? Is he open to actually her sharing her ideas how he could improve? And to cut the long story short, that author actually replied and was so happy. She appreciated his work, plus that she was able to give him value or give him a strategy or suggestions how to improve his email sequence. So it all started from just being appreciative. And even introverts, I'm sure, know how to be appreciative, know how to compliment people. It's not something that you need to learn. It's something natural. So you can start again with your own network. What are the books you read? What are the websites you visit? What are the products that you buy? Who are the mentors that you follow? And just send a message of appreciation and see what you can do to help. Or, just check out their website, check out their social media. If there's anything that you notice that you can improve, you can point that out to them. But make sure to appreciate them first, in order for you to build that initial rapport with them and in order for them to like you instantly. Because of course, who does not want to be appreciated, right? It's my number 1 tip for being attractive, seductive, and getting clients, getting prospects to actually know you and like you. So again, let me just summarize. So if you're an introvert and you're having a hard time finding clients, these are my 3 tips, okay? So number 1, come at it with a mindset of curiosity. Always ask questions. What are their challenges and what you can do to help? Don't focus on closing the sale or don't focus on impressing people. So just be curious. Number 2, focus on your own network first. Build relationships and ask questions among your own network. And number 3, be naturally and genuinely appreciative and compliment people and see how far that will take you. So I hope that helped. If you want more videos like this, make sure to drop them down in the comments below. What are your suggestions? What questions do you have that you want me to answer in the next videos? We'll talk all about client getting, prospecting, mindset, overcoming objections, anything about your freelancing career. So make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified when I upload new videos every week. I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!